Hi guys, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a monochromatic mauve look. I've been very into the whole monochromatic type of feel and I wanted to use out the Marvelous Mauves palette by Dose of Colors. And this is what I came up with. So if you want to take a look what I did to get this look, just keep watching. So I'm going to be using the Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors. I have not used this before. So I feel like mauve is very tricky. I'm using the Soft Ochre paint pot to prime my eyes. I feel like mauve is tricky because it's like literally right on that line teetering between brown and purple and pink. I feel like it's a little bit of all those colors. And that's why even on camera, I feel like you can't really tell what these colors look like. To set my face, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I did a video on this. I will leave the link to that below if you want to take a look. Just going to prep my face while I do my eye makeup. So while that sits, I'll be working on my eyes. And we're just going to push that into the pores. This does come with a little brush. We can try it out and see how it works. We're going to start off with Wishy Washy, and I'm going to use the brush that it comes with just to try it out. And we're going to start in the crease. That's very pigmented. And this brush is nice, but it feels super light. Normally I wouldn't like an extremely heavy brush, but I feel like this is very light that I almost like, I feel like I'm using one of those like plastic applicators. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like those basic ones. Fluff that out. I'm gonna use this. It's by Elizabeth Mott, a blending brush. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to use all the colors. Let's go for it. Let's use all of them. So I'm gonna use this one, which I believe is Rosy. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna use Rosy and I'm gonna just put that right underneath. So more on the lid, but still like in between the crease and the lash line. And that's with the color Rosy. It's pretty. Now I'm going to take a Sigma. This is a Sigma E55, an eye shading brush. I'm going to take the lightest shade, which is the color Fluffy. And you can see just packing that on and putting that right on the lid. They blend out beautifully. I feel like they're very easy to work with. Okay, this shade right here is called Spaced Out. I'm going to actually use the brush that it came with, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corner and into the crease a little bit. That's so pretty. So yeah, outer corner of the eye and into the crease. So like that V, if you want to think of it that way. That's beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to take the darkest shade and basically do the same thing. The darkest shade is called Wine Stain. So, but I'm not going to bring it in as much. I want to focus that mostly on the very outside. Again, I feel like mauve is tricky in general, but especially I feel like it's hard for the camera to really show you what it actually looks like in person. I'm going to take this fluffy brush I have. It has a little bit of leftover color, but it's by MONOCHROMATIC. It's actually their crease brush, but I'm going to take that lighter shade. What is that called? Fluffy? Yeah, so I'm going to take that fluffy shade. I'm going to go on my brow bone and just bring that down. And fluff that out. Same thing here. So now I'm going to go back at the end and detail everything with my eyes. That's normally how I do my eyes, But let's go into the skin situation. My skin is prepped. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus Foundation in the color Soft Beige. And we're going to put that all over. I just dropped a big glob, but we're good. Foundation in my hair. I'm going to be using the Sigma Flat Kabuki, the Sigma F80 brush. And just buffing that out. I think I put too much. Whoops. Normally I like to do like a thin layer at a time, and I think I put a little bit too much, but that's okay. Not bad. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Concealer, and I actually have only used this a couple of times. I haven't used this with this foundation, so I'm hoping it works. But we're going to put that just under here and bridge my nose, little my chin. And I'm going to be using the Sigma F86, the tapered kabuki brush, and just blending that out. That's really pretty. It's not like super high coverage, but it's nice. I wasn't expecting something high coverage or full coverage. It's my babies. My babies are singing over there. Okay, I do want to set that, and I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Translucent powder to set that. We're going to just let that almost bake a little bit, I guess. Let's get that. I'm going to use the same brush too and just put that right under. Not like full on bake, but we're just gonna put that on. I just feel like things need to be set today. It's just how I feel today. All right, let's contour it up. Now for contour, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Contour Palette. It's been like my go-to. I actually, I could have used that to set the eyes. I wanted to brighten it up a little bit. Maybe I'll go in with that after. And I'm using, it's a blush brush, but it's by Crown Brushes, I believe. But I'm gonna use this to contour. So, even though I feel like I put a lot of foundation on at a time, which is not normally how I like to do it, I feel like it's kind of settling and I'm feeling good about it. So if you want to take a look at my first impressions for that, I will leave that below as well. Let's contour my forehead and the nose as per usual. Guys, my baby hairs are growing. Who's excited for me? Because even if you're not, I'm excited. These hairs, they're finally like kind of settling down where they're not completely sticking up. It's very exciting. Have any of you guys, I know a few of you out there have talked to me about the postpartum hair loss. What did you guys do for that? I feel like vitamins helped me a lot. I know some people don't really believe in them or anything like that, but I feel like vitamins made a huge difference for me. So for blush, I'm going to be using by Guerlain. It's their blush duo in 04 Pink Punk. I'm going to be taking, this is a MAC, what are you? 129. I had another blush in mind that was mauve, but I must have given it away or something or gotten rid of it. But this color in the duo, I feel like that's really pretty, and it's in the mauve family. But on camera, it's not doing it justice. It looks a lot warmer on camera. Let me go a little closer. Again, I feel like it's not really doing it justice, but it's mauve. How is everyone doing, by the way? Currently, the world is in a mess. Like the whole world, obviously. and I didn't really address any of that on my channel because I don't know about you, but I definitely go online to kind of like forget about what's going on in the real world. So I don't know, I didn't really want to bring it up too much. I go back and forth. Like sometimes I'm okay and other times I have like full-blown meltdowns, but it's okay. I try not to worry. Anyways, so a giant chunk of my highlighter just flew out, but this is On the Cusp. It's by Colourpop, their Super Shock highlighter. And I'm just going to use my ring finger and just tap that on to here. Get a little glow going on. You know what? I didn't do my bronzer. Okay, real quick, let's take this giant powder brush and fluff off that excess powder. I did not do my bronzer. I just realized, I'm like, something looks wrong. Okay, I'll probably go in with the highlight again. But for bronzer, I wanted to try out this Ofra bronzer. It's a versatile matte bronzer. I got it in, I think, Ipsy. But let's bronze that up a little bit. Go, just add like a little bit of warmth, a little bit of depth. Okay. Okay, that's better. I feel like I needed a little depth. I like that bronzer, that was pretty. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more highlight, just, why not? So yeah, I don't really want to touch up on the craziness that's going on in this world. So I don't want you guys to take it that I don't care or I'm like not aware, or hold on, how can you not be aware? But so yes, obviously I'm acknowledging it's happening, it's scary time, but I think everything will be okay. I'm gonna do my brows real quick. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild micro brow pencil, and let me do that real quick. Okay, so I went and did my brows real quick, and now for eyes, I want to finish that off. I'm going to go in with that palette. I'm going to take the skinny side of the brush that it came with, and I'm using the darker color, the wine spill or wine stain, and just going to put that on my lower lash line. I don't think I'm going to do waterline today. I think I'm just going to focus on the lower lash line. Yes.
She wants to tell you something.
Hi, honey.
The scary part's over.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
You don't need to worry about the scary part. Well, we skip the ad again.
Okay, honey, that sounds good. Okay, so my little babe came. I just put that wine stain color and put it on the lower lash line and a little bit more into the outer corner. And I'm going to take that lightest color, the fluffy color, and just put it, just go over that little middle part just to brighten that up a little bit. Hi, honey. And just diffuse that out a little bit again. So there's no harsh line, but I just wanted to brighten that up a little bit more and just lightly diffuse it. So now for liner, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty liner. This is the Life liner, the liquid liner side. So I'm going to do that off camera real quick. Okay, so I did my liner. I just wanted to do like a little tiny baby wing. It came out bigger than I wanted. I don't know, this is kind of tricky to use. I don't know if it's just mine, but the brush I feel like is a little difficult to use, especially if you wanted a thinner line. But okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of that on the cusp highlight with the pencil brush and put on just the inner corner, just a little bit. Like ever so slightly. Okay, so for mascara, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I really like this one. I usually don't curl my lashes just because I always seem to misplace my eyelash curler. But this one I feel like does a beautiful job curling. And of course, I feel like I got eyeliner on my eyelashes. So let's see how that works. Because now we're kind of working through eyeliner. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but like my lashes are, some pieces, it almost looks like there's mascara on there already, but it's from the eyeliner. I'm telling you, that eyeliner is really tricky to use, for me at least. So now it almost feels like I'm putting mascara on top of dried mascara. Have you guys, do you know that feeling? But this mascara is really, really nice normally. Okay, I might have to do lashes with that because that was a little tricky to do. Okay, so now for lips, I'm going to be using, this is the 935 Dark Natural Lip Liner by Jonteblu. I don't know. So we're gonna line our lips with this. This needs to be sharpened, hold on. Don't mind the cuts I have on my lips. You're playing, my babies and I. And that was a nice toddler head to my lip. Okay, and now for the lips, I'm thinking about it now because I just opened this from a package. This is the NYX Lip Lingerie in French Maid. And I think I had this color before and I didn't like it on me because it was too cool toned, and I think I got rid of it. So I might not like this, but I thought this was the most like mauve-y kind of lip that I had. So let's try it out. Okay, that definitely was not the color that I had before. The color I had before looked like gray on me. Just gonna clean up the lips. I feel like I haven't worn a matte lip in a very long time, but I feel like I think I'm kind of digging the matte. I don't know. I think it goes with the whole vibe, maybe. I don't know, but do I want to do lashes? Should I do lashes? Let's do some lashes, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna do some lashes real quick. Okay, so I decided to throw some lashes on. These are the Demi Pixies by Ardell. So I'm just gonna set my face real quick with the Morphe setting spray. So I hope you guys enjoyed this monochromatic mauve look. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to stay happy, ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Here's my baby's Pinky. Okay. Sigma tapered kabuki.
The scary part, it won't be good.
Yeah.
And we wax of the scary part.
Right. No more scary part, right? Okay.
It's quite good when it's a scary part.
It's quite good? Yeah, it's quite good.
And when it's scary, it's not good.
Right.
When it's good, it's good.
When it's good, it's good?
When it's not, it's not.
Okay. So for highlight, I'm going to use the On the Cusp Super Shock Cheek. Did you guys see that? A whole piece just flew out. Where'd it go? Oh my god. So I'm gonna have to look for that later. A whole chunk just... Has this been sticking out the whole time? How embarrassing.